this unemployment claim report to hit the market. Going to be taking a look at it on MNQ, continual contract. So we just had our State of the Union address this past Tuesday. Today is Thursday. Trump said that we are in a golden era. However, take a look towards the bottom of the screen. Previous claim came out at 206,000 and is forecasted for 217,000, which is bad. All right, 217,000 people requesting unemployment assistance. So we're gonna see how much of a golden age that we are in. Less than 30 seconds to go. See how this plays out. I do have some levels. We are in a demand zone. Want to see if that gets balanced. We also have a gap fill above us, so we'll see what type of impact this has. See what the actual numbers are here. May not get an actual response during pre-market. See if when the actual numbers hit. That does anything for the pre-market traders. So far, that 1 minute data candle closed bearish. That official data has not been confirmed just yet. A lot of times you will see 8:30 fade, the 8:30 open, fade to 9:30 open. So usually if 8:30 gives us a bearish move, 9:30 would be bullish. If it gives us a bullish move, 9:30 will be bearish. So these numbers actually, see what the actual numbers are. There we go. February 26th. The actual forecast was 217. Well, let's say, I guess I said it wrong. The previous was 208. Forecast is 217. The actual is 212, which is still bad if you ask me. I mean, 212,000 people requesting unemployment insurance, right? And that is a part of the manipulation, right? Just because they forecast something, I can forecast, right? You can forecast. You can say, oh, previous was 208. Well, yeah, we're going to forecast it to be worse because we already know what the numbers are going to be. Make that a little higher than what the actual number is. and now it looks good on paper. Like, no. Like, what about reality? 212,000 people? Come on, man. So, more than likely, the market is going to push up, but here's the thing. These, I don't know how I want to say it. Whoever is in control, right? It's just natural, right? Whenever you want to buy anything, you want to buy it at the lowest possible price, right? Whenever you want to sell anything, you want to sell it at the highest possible price. So these guys are wanting to buy. I'm expecting for us to get maybe a move lower to a unbalanced demand zone, right? So maybe this supply zone that we're in right now, maybe it gets balanced, and then we see a move to the downside. To allow those individuals to stack up, their buy orders, so the market can get pushed higher. So we won't know for certain until 9:30 hits. See how the market participants, the ones who really move the market, see how they interpret this data. Do they think it's good? Do they think it's bad? Do they think they should be buying? Do they think they should be liquidating? So we'll see. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to see see the immediate reaction to this unemployment claim, because we just had the State of the Union address, and the president said that America is in a golden age. So man, to me, golden age is not 212,000 people requesting aid from the government because they currently don't have a efficient and sufficient way to make a living, right? So, and I know that can be looked at, individually. Maybe they're not properly managing their life. They're not, doing whatever, that they need to be doing to make sure that their livelihood is being cushioned, if you will. So I get that. However, it's like, man, when you're in charge, you're responsible for everything, and that's just how it is. You're held accountable for everything that goes on. So and that just comes with the territory of being in leadership. And if you can't do that, then you should not be in leadership. Right? You gotta put that stuff on your shoulders and do everything that you possibly can to correct and rectify what's going wrong. So anyway, I don't want to be too political. I don't mind being. I take that back. Like I love being political. I do want to be political. All right, I'm not one of these guys out here saying, no, I don't want to deal with politics. No, I will deal with politics. I will give my opinion, my very strong opinions. And I understand it's just that. It's my opinion. And we can move forward as such. It's my opinion. All right? Based off of who I am as a person. How I was raised. And very simply put, man, the golden rule, you know, treat others as you would want to be treated, and look out for the less fortunate. That's just how my parents raised me. So I don't like bullies. I love the story of Robin Hood: steal from the rich, give to the poor. Now, there's some wealthy people out there who are looking out, but man, at times it feels like it's a whole lot more. And I can understand both sides of the argument. Hey, it's their stuff, it's their resources. They can do what they want with it. However, at the same time, it's like, how much do you really need, right? You can't help someone, you know, help someone else out. And I understand, you know, you don't want to help anybody out who shot their own self in the foot. You know, you don't want to help people out who mismanage. But you get people who just, they fall on hard times to no fault of their own. And they just need that extra help. We all need that extra help in life. No matter what, on whatever level. Like, you're going to need help sometime. Period. No matter what aspect in life. It can be minute to you and major to some, you know, or major to you and minute to others. Nevertheless, we're going to need assistance, right, at some point. So, anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox. Never will stop talking politics, and I may just start doing that on this channel, man. Just start talking about politics, because I mean, especially in the trading space, man, there's a lot of cats that be out here politicking, man. There's a lot of people. You guys can look back on my channel and see I never gatekeeped or gatekept. Whatever I learned that made me profitable, I shared it. If I were to make money, it was, hey, if you would like to be brought into my circle, if you will, you know, if you want to take up some of my personal time, then yeah. But never gatekeeped, never gatekept. But these cats out here, man, they just be gatekeeping. It's like, hey, I made 10 grand today. If you want to find out how, click the link in the bio type shit. Like, what? Like, nah, wow. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to help people, just go ahead and share what you did. And then if you're compelling enough, right, that people want to, you know, trade with you on a day-to-day basis or a week-to-week basis, or you know, whatever, charge for your time. Don't charge for the knowledge. That's just how I feel. And that's my personal opinion again. Charge for your time, don't charge for the knowledge. But yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. We'll see how this market holds up today. I kind of have a neutral bias for today because yesterday was a little not weird, but you know, I'm kind of like at a standstill right now because my daily bias for yesterday was sales. I was looking for Tuesday's low to be addressed. However, for the week I was bullish, and the market neglected Tuesday's low, and it went for my weekly buy side level. So at this point, just kind of got to see what the market is going to do. Is it going to go back to that and, you know, and grab that low? Today is Thursday, and NQ can do it, man. NQ can make some moves, tag Tuesday's low, and, you know, close back bullish, you know, Friday or something. So we'll see. I'll be on the intraday chart and see how this market plays out. All right, guys, I appreciate your time, man. Y'all have a good one. Talk to you later.